Sports fans, and welcome to South Lyon High School. It's Friday, September 26, 2014, and it's homecoming here in the jungle. South Lyon 4-0 welcomes in the 3-1 Livonia Stevenson Spartans. Alongside Steve Beatty, I'm Dan Pelchat with Matt Boyer on camera, and Steve Lewis will be joining us a little bit later as he's caught up in some traffic.
Always traffic this time of year. Pumpkin Fest. Everything else going on. Right. Homecoming, of course, going to increase it.
No, you're right. We got roads blocked off and 3 stories of hay in the four-way. But we're happy to be here. You couldn't ask for a better, atmosphere. Obviously, and the weather's phenomenal. We're probably in about the low 70s, sunshine, and a full house here on deck. And welcoming in the Spartans of Livonia Stevenson, who are 3-1 and tied with the Lions atop the KLAA Central here in Week 5. What kind of information have you dug up on the visitors?
Well, the one thing I've seen is that the Spartans like to throw the ball, and as we noticed at the beginning of the year, the Lions had a little trouble with defending the pass, but the last couple weeks they have tightened up on that. So it should be a good matchup, and I think one of the things that we have to look out for is they have the kid Hyder Mansour. He is averaging 8 tackles a game for them, so he's going to be somebody to look out for. But the good thing is, he's a defensive back, so if we can get Trevor Tank and Nico Woods out into the second level, it's going to be a good game for the Lions.
I totally agree with you. And I mean, you love to see a secondary guy that's aggressive like that. You don't necessarily like to see him leading your team in tackles. But we thank you very much for joining us on this Avis Ford Credit Crew pregame. We do got a couple other news and notes as head coach Mark Thomas was named Coach of the Week in the state of Michigan by the Detroit Lions today.
Congratulations, Coach.
Absolutely, and they brought out Rory and a couple of higher ups from the Lions, and they surprised South Lyon today at their pep assembly for the homecoming. There's some great video of that on Facebook for those of you that are on there. And while you're there, make sure you like our page, the Kensington Lake Sports Television on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter at KLSTV on Twitter. So we'll be back here. We're about 11 minutes away from kickoff, and the next time you see us, we will be starting the homecoming game between South Lyon and Livonia Stevenson Spartans. Great job there by the South Lyon High School choir to bring you your national anthem. South Lyon will kick off to start this game. This first quarter being brought to you by Avis Credit Crew. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Check them out at aviscreditcrew.com. They have one of the lowest rejection rates in the state of Michigan. That's aviscreditcrew.com. And also bringing you this first quarter of play, highlevelmarketing.com. They can improve your website you already have or start from scratch and get you that #1 search result on Google. That's High Level Marketing at highlevelmarketing.com. Bringing you this first quarter of play here in the jungle on homecoming. As the Lions kick it off, number 6, Vince Candela. We fielded at the 21-yard line, and a big hit brought on by Justin Milkey and a flag down. Stevenson flagged for the penalty. They'll start 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line. Number 8, Chris Tandery, the quarterback for the Spartans. They come in 3-1, tied atop the KLAA Central with the Lions for first place. Pass is complete, but will be brought down for a short gain at about the 19-yard line, bringing up second and about 7. Spartans in the road white with the North Carolina blue pants, South Lyon in the home jungle blue. McPhee and now Nico Woods over there to deliver the tackle. Be brought down at about the 23-24 yard line. Will bring up third and manageable for the Spartans. We're just underway, 11 minutes to play first quarter. We are scoreless on September 26, 2014. Give us up the middle, met with some resistance. He's going to be, it's going to be real close, Steve. First and 10 after the measurement for the Spartans. They're just on the other side of their own 25-yard line. Give is up the middle as number 24, Braxton Blackwell, and others in on the tackle will make it second and long. Out of the shotgun, Stevenson back to pass. He's got time. Behind his receiver, nearly intercepted. Will bring up third and a long 9. Again, out of the shotgun, back to pass, and he's got a man on the far sideline, enough for the first down to the Spartan 44. First and 10, Spartans again out of the gun, trips to the near side. He's going to roll this way. Has a man open in the flats, but overthrows him. And with 9:02 to play first quarter, it'll be second and 10 for the Spartans on their first possession. Again out of the shotgun, throws the screen pass and incomplete. Third down for the Spartans, 8:58 to play first quarter. Spartans back to pass again. They like these screen passes early, and the Lions come up. Nice stick by Braxton Blackwell, and that's going to force a fourth down, and the Lion defense gets it done. Deep to return for the Lions, Joe Newman, and number 20, Eric Stevenson. It goes to Newman at the 21. He's got some room on the near side. Outside to the 40. Gets a block across midfield. And it'll be brought down at the Spartan 43-yard line, and the Lions will start in Livonia Stevenson territory with their first possession with 8:06 to play. We're still scoreless in the first quarter. Scooping in the Lions will start out of the pistol. Deep backs 28, Trevor Tank to the near side's Donahue. Give is to Tank. Tank's got some room. 30. Inside the 20, he's got one man to beat, cuts back, touchdown Lions. A 42-yard touchdown run. First play from scrimmage, and the Lions jump up 6-0 with 7:57 to play in the first here on homecoming in the jungle. Newman with the hold, kick is up, and Vince Candela knocks it through. So the Lions will take a 7-0 lead on a one-play drive, Steve.
Gotta like it. The big fella showed he has some wheels.
Yeah, showing the speed with the size. Lions setting up to kick off, and we're joined by a special guest here, fullback from the 95 state finals team, Jason LaPerna. Jason, what can you say about the environment here tonight?
It's nice to see everybody out here tonight. I was talking on the way in about how it was back in '95. What an atmosphere it was back then when you'd pack this place with 4,000 or 5,000 people, and it's nice to see it starting to get back to that. It's fun. It's fun for the kids. It's fun for the parents. Fun for everybody.
Absolutely right. A solid return there by the Spartans. They're out to their own 44. I couldn't agree with you more. I really got a good kick out of the young ones saying, hey, it's going to be busy out here today, and us being like, well, yeah, it'll be busy for what it is now, but it used to be pretty crazy out here.
It used to be insane out here. I mean, we used to have people that would come from cities away just to get in at the 50-50 because it was thousands of dollars rather than hundreds of dollars. It was absolutely insane, but it was fun.
Gamblers Anonymous meetings being held in the parking lot as locals are trying to get in. First and 10, Spartans at their own 44, out of the shotgun. Give is up the middle. That's to Austin Petrie. Not much doing there. Well, hey, we know you do a lot with the South Lyon Panthers and stuff. Give us a quick update on how things are going with those guys.
The South Lyon Panthers are as big as we've ever been. We're 500 plus kids right now feeding into these 2 high school programs, and these kids are as engaged now as they ever have been. It's a great organization. We're just trying to get them out here to these games to see what it's like, life is like at the high school level. It's fantastic. I see them over there just like we were when we were back in the Panthers playing football on the sideline. So it's fun atmosphere for them, fun for everybody, really.
Spartans rolling to the far side. Another screen pass will be brought down on the far side, bringing up a 3rd and about 5. Well, hey, Jason, we know the Panthers are in good hands with you in charge over there, and we wish you guys the best going on this season, and enjoy the game tonight.
Thanks, Danny. Go Lions.
Pistol here. Give to the deep back, and that's Petrie again. Ball is out. And South Lyon has it. And it looks like number 31, Joey Newman, at it again.
You gotta love the energy on the defense.
Scooping with the give to Tank. Let's see if he can do it again. Well, his yards per carry is going to come down a little bit.
Just a little bit, but hey, you can't run for 42 every time.
No, you're right, and you can't argue with 3.5 a carry either. No. 2nd and 6.5 for South Lyon. Just over 6 minutes to go, first quarter. They lead it here on homecoming over the Stevenson Spartans, 7-0. Lions again from the pistol. Joe Newman to the near side. Give is to Donahue. Donahue rumbling his way for a solid 6-yard gain. South Lyon, after they got the spot on that, and the give is to Tank. Tank going to try and get to the outside, and does. Able to stay in bounds for a little bit, but it'll be out of bounds at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10, South Lyon. Scooping in the Lions go to the shotgun here on 1st and 10. The Spartan 36. Delayed draw to Tank. He'll have about 3 there. 2nd and 7 for the Lions. Give again to Tank. Gets it down to about the 30-yard line. Just chipping away at this defense. Tied up in that insane bridge collapse earlier.
Yeah, it was pretty intense. Matt Stafford also got tied up as well. I don't know if you talked about that yet, but he actually had to have someone pick him up and drive him to practice today because he would have been late.
Well, when KLS TV gets to that level, Steve, we'll send a car for you. 3rd and 4 for South Lyon. Scoopin' gonna let one fly. He's got Millar. Millar makes some room. Brought down at about the 16-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 South Lyon. 3:50 to go, first quarter.
Have fun, boys.
Thanks, buddy. 3:44 and counting, first quarter. Lions leading at 7-0 over Stevenson. Play action and sold it well. Hits Donahue. He'll be down to about the 12 or 11-yard line. Steven Scoopin starting out 2 for 2 here.
Yeah, that 2 for 2 start is really going to help his quarterback rating, which didn't need a whole lot of help to begin with. He comes into the game with a 159.6 QBR. It's incredible.
That is, and I'll tell you what, a special thank you and shout out to our good friend Randy Say, who brought us these stats for the season. And yeah, that's an impressive number, Steve. As the Lions in here in the red zone. Give is to Tank, and he'll be brought down for no gain, making it 3rd and 6 with just under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Gooping out of the gun, Nico Woods to his right, Donahue to his left. Quick drop, hits him on the slant route inside the 5. First down, South Lyon. 1st and goal on the completion to number 2, Daniel Millar. 1st and goal from inside the 5. The give is to Nico Woods. And Nico's going to grind his way in for a South Lyon touchdown.
Did you see him move the pile? Oh my God.
You know, I almost jumped in there after I said he's grinding. I'm like, it's tough to stop this guy short of 5 yards. And with 1:53 to play in the first quarter, South Lyon jumps out to a 13-0 lead over the Stevenson Spartans here on homecoming. Candela on for the extra point, and it is good. South Lyon leads it 14-0 over Stevenson with 1:53 to play in the first quarter. Candela on to kick off for South Lyon. Pops it up, and we're going to get a flag. And we'll kick it again. Hanging it high will be fielded at the 20-yard line by number 2. That's Austin Petrie. Spartans will start 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line with 1:47 to play here in the first quarter. Stevenson in the gun. Give will be to Petrie. Minimal gain just to the other side of the 35-yard line will bring up 2nd and 9. Tandery's back to pass. He's got a man open in the middle. Tank there to make the initial contact, and then everyone else jumps on. Will be marked very close to a first down. It'll be 3rd and short. Tandery's out of the pistol I formation look, and he is not going to get back there. Oh, he bounces it outside. He's got some room. Very impressive run from Austin Petrie. Looks like a Stevenson player was injured on the personal foul. That'll put them inside the Lion 30, 1st and 10. Just 7 seconds left to play in this first quarter. Lions leading at 14-0. Passes away into the flat. He's going to have about 5 yards before he's knocked out of bounds. Stops the clock with 3 seconds to play in this first quarter. That was brought to you by our good friends at Avis Ford Credit Crew. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Check them out at aviscreditcrew.com. They have one of the lowest rejection rates in the state of Michigan. Again, that's aviscreditcrew.com. Also, this first quarter of action being brought to you by highlevelmarketing.com. They can improve your website you already have or start from scratch and get you that #1 search result on Google. That's High Level Marketing at highlevelmarketing.com. 2nd down and 6 here for the Spartans. Last play of the first quarter. They trail South Lyon 14-0. Ball is away. Single coverage and a great defensive play by 31 Joe Newman to end the first quarter, where South Lyon leads it 14-0. We'll be back with more homecoming action in a moment. Spartans will start at the 25 here, 3rd and 5. Their deepest penetration thus far. This second quarter being brought to you by Moose Ridge Golf Course, a golf course that will entice and challenge golfers of all skill levels. Moose Ridge is a great course of location and outings. It features a beautiful Montana-style clubhouse. Melky comes clean and the ball is out. Scooped up by number 25. That's Jamison Donahue, and he's off to the races. With a mean stiff arm, he'll be tripped up at the 25. And a huge play for the Lion defense as they were being pressured for the first time tonight.
Great coverage there. Nowhere to throw it. Didn't see the guy backside. Great turnover and recovery by the Lions.
Yeah, Milky came clean on that one, Steve.
He did. He had a nice hit. Saw that ball on the ground, and big old Jamison Donahue knew just what to do.
Yeah, just like when he's running on the other side of the football. Well, we'll finish that live read there as that fumble was brought to you by Moose Ridge Golf Course. Contact them at 248-446-9030 or at mooseridgegolf.com. Spartan 25, scooping with the give up the middle. Oh, it's not. It's scooping on the keeper. Touchdown, South Lyon. What a sail job he just did there.
Faked us all out.
And maybe even the people on the field. And they must have. And out. All right, so after some confusion and big plays and this and that, the officials must have blown the whistle. It'll be 2nd and 1 from the 16 for South Lyon. Just under 11.5 to play in this second quarter. Give is to Nico Woods off the right side. He'll have a first down near the 10-yard line. We'll have to see if it's 1st and goal or not. Inside the 10-yard line, so it will be 1st and goal. Just under 11 minutes. Scooping, back to pass. Has 31, Joe Newman. Touchdown, Lions. That'll open up a 20-0 lead with 10:52 to play in the second quarter. Vince Candela on for the extra point. And with 10:52 to play in the second quarter, South Lyon takes a 21-0 lead over the Stevenson Spartans. This quarter also being brought to you by our good friends at South Lyon Orthodontics. Since 1999, Dr. Garrett and her team have helped their patients get beautiful smiles and a warm, family-friendly atmosphere. The entire team is dedicated to making their patients' orthodontic experience comfortable, enjoyable, and rewarding. SouthLionOrthodontics.net. Candela on to kick for South Lyon. Kick will be to the near sideline and out of play. Be interesting to see. We've seen some teams force them to kick it again, or they could take it at the 35. Come out 1st and 10 at the 35. 5 wide, back to pass over the middle on the skinny post and nearly picked off by 21, Timmy McPhee.
He had one last week, didn't he?
Yes, he did. He was all over. Again for the Spartans, 2nd and 10 from their own 35. He buys some time to the near side, throws out of bounds. Coach Thomas there with the officiating. 10:39 to play second quarter. South Lyon leading it 21-0 as the Spartans will face 3rd and 10 at their own 35. Spartans spread them out again out of the shotgun, and we're going to get a timeout on the field. Oh, I'm sorry, delay a game. Tandery's back to pass, middle screen, and is it picked off? No. It did look like it caught the ground. It's going to bring up a 4th and 15 either way, and the Spartans will have to punt, trailing by 21 with 10:32 to play in the second quarter. Deep to return for South Lyon, number 20, Eric Stevenson. South Lyon coming after it. Just gets it away. Stevenson will wisely just let it go. Eric Stevenson. Now he's toying with him. Will be down at the South Lyon 28-yard line where they'll start 1st and 10. 10:19 to play second quarter. Lions lead it 21-0. 24 Blackwell split to the near side. That's Millar in motion. Scooping play action, looking to go up top. Has it away into coverage, incomplete. Lions out of the shotgun here on 2nd and 10. Give will be to Woods. Woods cuts it up, takes a hard hit. Has a pickup of about 6. 3rd and short for Scooping in the Lions. Quick pass to Millar, complete for a first down to the 40-yard line, 41. 9.5 to play second quarter. Lions are moving. Scoop and give to Nico. He nearly got taken down by a turf monster. Now he will. And a flag. Lions called for holding. Will make it 1st and 20. At least that's what it says on the dial-it-down. Scoreboard says 2nd and 20. We'll see. Give is up the middle to Tank. Tank's breaking tackles and back to the original line of scrimmage. He is just a beast to bring down.
It's hard to stop a Tank.
Great line there. Steve Beattie with the best. 2nd and 10 now after the Lions were able to gain back the penalty yardage after the holding call. Play action fake, Scoopin going up top and overthrows his man. It'll be intercepted back at the 20. Number 10, that is Jack Ferguson, the senior DB, with a nice play there to get Stevenson some help. Right, Steve, I mean, based on that, I mean, it's almost a touchback, basically, inside the 20 there. So with 8:13 to play second quarter, South Lyon leading at 21-0. The Spartans will start 1st and 10 at their own 17. Spartans come out in the shotgun, 2 to the near side, man in motion. Give is to him on the end around. Cuts it inside. He's got some room. McPhee there with Trevor Tank, 28. 2nd down and 7 for the Spartans. Trips to the far side. Under pressure and eaten up by number 25, Jamison Donahue.
He's been all over the field tonight, offense and defense.
Brings up a 3rd and long for the Spartans with about 7 minutes to go. Here in the second quarter, South Lyon leading at 21-0 over Livonia Stevenson. 5 wide again for the Spartans. Back to pass. Throws the skinny post. He takes a shot and could give the kid credit. Number 3. I do not have. Oh, yep. Nathan Martoya with the catch.
I don't know how he held on to that ball.
He took a bombing there. It's good enough for a first down. That skinny post, that's a dangerous dangerous rout between the hash marks against this secondary. 6.5 to go, second quarter. Spartans trying to get something going offensively here. They trail by 21. Quads now to the near side, goes to the single man up top. Just couldn't get the ball there fast enough. Great coverage by 24. That is Braxton Blackwell. Burst in 25 for the Spartans after the personal foul. Buying time, has nobody open, gonna take off and get a few. Second down and 20 after the quarterback scramble. Draw play. Brought down for a short gain. Will make it 3rd and long. 5:45 and counting to play. Second quarter. South Lyon leading it 21-0. Sets up the screen, gets a couple blocks, but here comes the rest of the Lion defense, and he is smashed. We'll bring up 4th down and at least 13, and they'll be forced to punt here with 5 minutes to play. Second quarter, South Lyon leads it 21-0. Deep to return for South Lyon is Stevenson and Newman. Newman fields it at the 38. He's got some room to the far side. Showing some speed, now cuts it back in. He'll be brought down at the Stevenson 45-yard line, and South Lyon will have 4:27 to play here in the second quarter, starting 1st and 10 in Spartan territory. Millar split to the near side. Stevenson in motion. Scooping with the give to Tank. Tank gonna break a tackle in the backfield. He'll be close to the 40-yard line, and what looked to me like a little bit of a cowboy collar there. And down in 5 for South Lyon. Twins to the near side. Scooping on the keeper, option now outside to Nico. Nico is going to take a vicious hit at the 35, but he'll have enough for a first down inside to the 34. 3:40 to play, second quarter. Lions leading it 21-0 over the Spartans here in the jungle on homecoming. Give us to Nico up the middle. Nico's going to be down to about the 30-yard line. Another gain of about 4.5. Scooping. Give up the middle. Fighting hard for yardage there. Was 28. Trevor Tank be 3rd and about 4. Millar in motion, scooping out of the pistol. Give again is to, no, Scoopin kept it, and he'll be brought down in the backfield. Send out number 6, Vince Candela, to attempt a 47-yarder. Kick is blocked. And he'll be brought down at the 31-yard line. Stevenson will have 1:23 left to play in this second quarter, trailing South Lyon 21-0. Stevenson starting 1st and 10 at their 32-yard line. Got to get something going. Halfback pass it is. Going deep, and it's right to number 21, Timmy McPhee. Timmy McPhee gonna take it back inside the 30. We got a late flag, a couple of them, and a third one, and now maybe even a fourth, as things are getting a little chippy down there. Just 1:09 to play in the second quarter. We'll iron this out and let you know what's going on in a moment. Well, it'll be the first time I've ever seen 3 illegal blocks in the back on 1 interception return. Now, granted, you can only get charged for 1. So South Lyon will have it 1st and 10 at the 40. Handoff up the middle. Give is to Tank. He'll get down to about the 37-yard line, and South Lyon will go no huddle under a minute here in the second quarter, leading it 21-0. And we got a South Lyon down, so we'll be back in a moment. Injured on the play, but he walked off under his own power, which is good to see. 2nd down and 6 for South Lyon. Scooping back to pass. Firing over the middle. He's just out of the reach of Eric Stevenson. 3rd down and 6 with 47 seconds to play in the second quarter. Scooping, 1-step drop, fires on the comeback route. He's got Newman, depends on the spot. It's going to be close. I'm going to say he's just shy as they crank the clock. See what South Lyon does here. They will call a timeout. We'd like to mention our second quarter sponsors here again. Moose Ridge Golf Course is a golf course that will entice and challenge golfers of all skill levels. Moose Ridge is a great course and location for outings. It features a beautiful Montana Lodge-style clubhouse, perfect for wedding receptions and parties. Call the Pro Shop at 248-446-9030 for tee times and to schedule your outings and events, or check them out at mooseridgegolf.com. This second quarter of action also being brought to you by South Lyon Orthodontics. Since 1999, Dr. Guerin and her team have helped their patients get beautiful smiles in a warm, family-friendly atmosphere. The entire team is dedicated to making their patients' orthodontic experience comfortable, enjoyable, and rewarding. SouthLionOrthodontics.net. Bringing you this second quarter of play where South Lyon leads it 21-0 over Stevenson with just 36 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Fourth and under a yard for Scoopin and the Lions. They're in the shotgun. Nico Woods, the setback behind to the left of Scoopin. Quarterback powered is. Scoopin will have a first down inside the 30. Clock will stop to move the chains, and I'm sure they've got a second play called. And yep, they're lining up now. Lions again from the gun. Scoopin fires far side. Newman takes a shot. Clock will stop. It'll be 2nd and 10 with 24 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Second down, give us to Woods in the middle. He will be stopped at about the 28-yard line. South Lyon will call timeout with 18 seconds left. They'll be facing a 3rd and 8. Scoopin out of the gun here on 3rd down and 9. Goes up top, and it'll be intercepted in the end zone with just 10 seconds to play in the second quarter. So Stevenson will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20. They trail South Lyon 21-0. So after all that, the interception was complete. There was a 15-yard personal foul added to that, so Stevenson will have it at their own 35, 1st and 10. There was also an ejection. South Lyon had a player ejected from the game with 10 seconds to play here in the second quarter. We did not see anything. It must have happened behind the play. Passes away, and they go hook and ladder. And now the ball's out, and did South Lyon come away with it? There's a scrum. No time left on the clock. This game has already started to get a little chippy, so the refs may have their hands full over there. But at the end of the first half, South Lyon leads Livonia Stevenson 21-0 here on September 26, 2014. We'll be back with the third quarter and some first half stats here in a moment.